A big fat hello to all of you sexually swell faggots out there in the interwebs. My name is Pickles and today I will go to an Amiga demo. To get to an Amiga demo I will first have to go back in time to the year 1991 back, when the Amiga was one of the top computers around and everyone made demos for it. So first I will go to the Time Machine store, but when I get there will undoubtedly be a long fucking line of the usual kinds of people who wait in lines, mostly consisting of beaners, white trash rednecks, chin-chong wing-lom Asians, nig-nog niggers, camel jockeys, fat sweaty nerds, weeaboos, dirtbags, bronies, juggalos, old farts and even more Mexicans, so naturally I will whip out my mastodonic 300-mile-long cock and rape all of the men up their tight heterosexual asses like getting down with the clown great Milenko using your cell phones, credit cards, wallets, car keys and other random items. Until this video will probably be short to suck in my mastodonic penis. Get ready for me to come all over you bag. That was swell. Then after raping all of the men to a bloody pulp the store clerk will say what the fuck did you just do to all of my customers you sick fuck, and I will say I want my fucking time machine so I can go back to the year 1991 and go to an Amiga demo, and he will say fine just take it, please don't rape me, but then I will say I am Drew Pickles and nobody escapes my mastodonic cock, and then I will rape him really hard up his tight heterosexual asshole like you saw this coming I make everything more swell to screw this. He's probably already learned his lesson, so now it's time to try out the time machine. I will set the dial in the time machine for 1991 and press the on button, but instead the time machine will just break down and explode and I won't get to go back to the year 1991, so I will get really pissed off and rape the broken time machine like I just wanna go back in time, you fucking piece of junk. Stephen Hawking even said time travel is theoretically possible. Why the fuck doesn't the government fund cool things like time machines? It's all the goddamn Republican Party's fault. That was swell. After taking out my sexual frustration in the broken time machine I will just decide to order an Amiga off of eBay and it will cost about $78,538,765,766, and then after waiting another 45,983,878,347,845 weeks my Amiga will come in the mail and I will bring it inside, turn it on and insert the boot disk into the floppy drive. But when I turn it on I will just get the infamous guru meditation error and it will say software failure. Press left mouse button to continue. Guru meditation number 4,0 lock 0 inches, and I will get extremely pissed off and stick my penis into the disk drive like I am not debugging the computer. You can't spell debugger without bugger. This video is longer than expected. The drive spindle is drilling into my urethra. Setting the disk speed to be faster. The rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. Not that I wish to imply you have been sleeping on the job. My little faggot. But since his magic I am not coming all over the inside of the computer bag. That was swell. After cleaning out the circuitry with the power of my tongue, the computer will then boot up perfectly into Amiga Workbench and I will then insert a floppy disk containing a demo into the other disk drive and then I will press the run button. The demo will start and I will then jump inside the computer screen and go to the demo. When I get to the demo there will also be a long line of people consisting of nerds, Linux fanboys, Europeans, anarchists, Muslims, hackers, fat nerds with neckbeards and the people who programmed this demo, so I will once again whip out my mastodonic 300-mile-long penis and rape them all up their tight heterosexual asses and it will once again sound like the demos are fucking awesome. Seriously, just watch Hardwired by the Cryonics. It's a fucking masterpiece. Phenomena by Enigma is also bloody amazing. The most active countries in the demo scene were Denmark, Finland, Sweden, Germany, Italy, Poland, and the United Kingdom. Just one of many reasons why Europe is greater than America. I bet you never saw an American demo. America sucks. The Christians control the government. Casting crowns is the worst band ever. This is a long rape sequence just to insert Guardian Nike Sex's opinions in politics. He will probably be trolled relentlessly for this. I think I'll conclude this with some different noises. Get ready for me to come all over you. Bag. That was swell. I will then see a scrolling parallax starfield and hear some fast-paced electronic tracker music, and I will also see some scrolling text telling the viewer about the current effect in the demo, as well as the people who programmed the demo. I will then see some floating shapes made out of dots and wireframe vector 3D graphics, consisting of spheres, torus's and cylinders floating around in space. This will make me extremely horny, because the spheres will remind me of testicles, the toruses will remind me of anuses, and the cylinders will obviously remind me of big floating cocks, so I will stick all the floating 3D shapes up my ass and start using them as dildos, while I rape the holes in the centers of the toruses like the vector spheres make excellent anal beads. But before I can finish raping the shapes, they will break apart into lots of little white dots and float around the screen in time to the music, so I will keep going and I'll then see a bunch of flashy colorful ray traced shapes also moving around in time to the music, and more scrolling text as well, so I will take a break to sit down and masturbate to all the sexy colors like wow. But before I can add my white cum to the swirl of colors, a raster image of one of the programmers will appear and I will come all over his face like bag. That was swell. He will then get extremely pissed off and call me a sick fuck, because I came right into his neckbeard, and he will chase me out of that part of the demo, so I will run into another part that has a bunch of fractals in it. The demo will then zoom in on each of the fractals, and the fractals will have a large black spot in the center of it that looks like an anus, so I will rape that part of the fractal like oh seriously, the man Galbraith set looks like a big anus. The scientists have a sixth sense of humor. And now the fractal's anus is closing down on my cockle and now it clamped down in my testicles. Now time for me to drench this place in cum bag. That was swell. And then at that point the fat, balding manager will step out from behind some more ray-traced fractals, and you should already know by now what he will say, namely that famous phrase that all managers the world over say, "What the fuck is going on here?" And I will say I am making this Amiga demo about 20% more swell in 10 seconds flat, and he will say, "You sick fuck, get your faggot ass out of here," before I call the cops. And then like always I will tell him I will now show you the true definition of a sick fuck, as I take your anal innocence and shatter the fourth wall at the same time. And he will say fine, just get it over with, so I will then rape him like why the fuck would an Amiga demo have a manager? But this is a Drew Pickles video, so it has to have one using the fractals, 3D shapes, raster and vector images, bitmap graphics and the shattered pieces of the fourth wall. Until this and then I will drench the entire inside of his office with cum and shit and piss and barf and earwax and diarrhea and blood and smegma and toe cheese and santorum and budgers like it direct diarrhea and regoyant diams boards concept documents big bonds easy. When you know how beast auto level tailor-made for blockers. Welcome to Truck Rainbow Dash Chuckles the cheats Turtles Candle Fred Durst is a whiny talent plus faggot dubstep Dr. Hacks so they sled off to the fag dug the Patriots Metal Gear Solid Rising is going to be fucking amazing. So will Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary X Guardian Night 6 still has doubts about 343 industries taking over the Halo franchise. And he really hopes Cortana won't end up going rampant and turn evil in Halo 4. A few the derpy moves. Access violation at 000909090 AC 5678. The system is shutting down to prevent damage to your computer. Crash. That was swell. After crashing the operating system with the power of my swellness and flying back out of the knob-blank computer screen and back into my room, I will then reboot the computer, stick my dick into the floppy disk drive and start the swell process all over again. Wow, that all sounds really cum slurping, piss drinking, fart huffing, booger eating, Taurus and fractal raping, fourth wall breaking dildos in your ass. I'll turn you 20% there in 10 seconds flat swell. I think I will go there right now. Goodbye faggots.